If you are a Brad Pitt and George Clooney fan, then this video is for you. It's called Wolves, and it's called Wolves because Brad Pitt and George Clooney, they're supposed to be lone wolves, but they're not, right? So the premise is like they are fixers. Fixers, like if someone is unalived, they will clean up the mess, okay? And so when you enter into this movie, there's an older lady. She has called this number. George Clooney shows up. There's a dead kid over here. Like he done fell into a bar cart. He's down on the ground, no pulse. George Clooney checks it. A few minutes later, Brad Pitt comes to the door. They're like, he's like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? They act like they don't know each other. Later in the movie, we find out they do. So they commence to getting rid of this kid, but they run into a problem because they find a book bag with cocaine in it. So they have to try to figure out how to get the cocaine where it needs to be. They wrap the kid up, put him in George Clooney's trunk. Lo and behold, y'all, the kid wakes up. They take the kid to like this lady they know so that she can like, I don't know what she was doing, but they take the kid to this lady. Oh, because the kid does wake up, they punch him in the face, take her to this lady so they can see what he was high off of because he didn't have no pulse. So anyway, he ended up snorting some of the expensive cocaine, child, and that's how he fell through the bar cart. Well, the rest of the movie, y'all, ensues of them trying to get these drugs back with this kid. This kid is basically a nerd who wanted to like do this drug drop so he could appear cool, and his night just turns into whatever. There's a shootout with some Albanians. The kid doesn't die. He hops in the trunk of a car. All the people in this warehouse are dead. The kid is still alive. Now, George Clooney knows that he needs to kill this kid because he's a fixer. Nothing can be out here. Child, they do not kill this kid. And what ends up happening is they start putting the pieces together of like, how did this happen? The Albanians at the warehouse, and they figure out the hit was for them. As they figure out the hit was for them, they're in a cafe, not a cafe, they're in a diner, and then all these bad people have surrounded the diner because they're about to try to kill them. Child. But that's how the movie ends. What? I want to know if they died or not. Now, what can I say about the movie? Like I said, if you are a Brad Pitt or George Clooney fan, you're going to watch it. As far as like the plot of the movie, it was a little confusing at some parts, but it was also a little bit funny because they were in this seedy hotel. Brad Pitt was like on the outside of the hotel, and George Clooney said something, and Brad Pitt was like, I feel like I'm going to get syphilis just being in this hotel. And it was hilarious because the kid wanted some water. He used like a paper towel or something to turn on the water and give the kid this dirty water. It was cockroaches this big in the sink, and then some rat came out. So do y'all see what I'm saying? It's like there's a lot going on in this movie. So you just got to stay focused, or you just got to watch it and be in for a wild ride. Well, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment. Let's be social on social media. Let me know if you have seen this movie or if you're going to check it out. And I'll see you in my next one.